Good morning, students. My name is Mrs. Peter. I was a ninth. How are your parents, guardians? I hope everyone is hale and hearty. I want to believe God that everyone is hale and hearty. Now, today is another day, a beautiful day, and we have a sweet topic, a very, very unique topic that I know that you and I love. What do we have here this morning? We have composition. And under composition, we have writing a dialogue. Now, what is a dialogue? A dialogue is a conversation between two or more people. Between two or more people. Either you say a conversation or you say a talk between two or more people. A dialogue can also be between two or more countries, especially when there is a trouble or dispute. Then we can call for a dialogue. Now, we can have different types of dialogue. Number one, we can have dialogue by saying it orally. We can have a dialogue when we say it orally between two or more persons. As in the person, you are seeing the person and you are talking to the person is also replying you. Now we can also have dialogue by writing it in a play or in a magazine. We can also have dialogue either in a film or movie. Now, take a look at this. Assuming you are alone at home, when one of your paternal aunties arrived, yet remains strange to you because both of you have just met each other for the first time, especially when you are just maybe relocating to a new place. And your father just say, okay, one of our aunties will be coming, or your auntie just comes suddenly without announcing to you people. Now you have this dialogue between you and the auntie. We may begin this dialogue in this manner or in this way. Let's assume your auntie now comes and say, you see the auntie and you're now greeting the auntie. Good morning, ma. Auntie B replied, good morning, my love. Can this be little Debbie? Yes, ma, I am. Auntie Ivy is asking, wow, see how big you have grown. You were a baby when I last saw you. Where are your parents? Now you are replying your auntie now. They have gone out. But I'm afraid I don't know you, ma. Auntie Ivy, not to worry, my love. Just give me a glass of water and I will do a quick explanation by the time you are back. Immediately, Debbie's mom enters briefly. Debbie's mom, I guess my eyes are not deceiving me. There's a mistake here. It's not ear, my eyes. I guess my eyes are not deceiving me. Auntie Ivy, my wife, quite an age. There's also a mistake here. It's not quite an eye, it's quite an age. That is, when it's been long you saw someone. Quite an age. They exchange pleasantries as if they greet each other. Now, this is a short dialogue between Debbie and the auntie, which she has not known. Probably she was a baby then when the auntie came. Now, this is a short dialogue. There is a conversation between two of them. They were exchanging some talk. Now, we call it dialogue. This is how a dialogue looks like. A dialogue is a conversation between two or more people. So, should you don't know what a dialogue is, this is what a dialogue looks like. Now, another subtopic that we have this morning is, under grammar, is adverb of place. Is adverb of place. But before we delve into adverb of place, I want to ask what an adverb is. I know you know it, but I want to tell you what an adverb is, should you have forgotten. An adverb tells us more about a verb. It tells us more about a verb, that is, the verb in the sentence, what it's doing. Adverb tells us, it helps us to know more about it. Now, an adverb also adds meaning to a verb. It adds meaning to a verb. It can also add meaning to an adjective or another adverb in the sentence. That is, an adverb modifies a verb. It can also modifies verbs. It modifies adjectives and other adverbs in the sentence. Adverbs supply the answer to the question, e.g., how, when, where, why, to what degree, or how often an action takes place. Now we have adverb of place. That is our topic this morning. Our real topic is adverb of place. But now I've just explained what an adverb is so that we can be able to understand adverb of place. Now, what is an adverb of place? Adverb of place answers the question, where? That is, this tells us the place where an action takes place. In other words, an adverb of place is used to show where an action is done. These are some commonly used adverb of place. Hello, can you hear me? Now, these are some commonly used adverbs of place. We can have there, somewhere, nowhere, here, everywhere, up, down, within, near, below, above, away, out, in, inside, under, backward, outside, etc. We can also have above. Now, examples of adverb of place are underneath. The girl stood outside. The girl stood outside. Now you can see our adverb of place is outside. How do we realize adverb of place? You will ask yourself, where did the girl stand? The girl stood outside. By asking yourself the question back, you'll be able to point or identify the adverb of place. The girl stood outside. It is not easily to pinpoint the adverb of place. But if you want to get it, you ask, where did the girl stand? Now, asking yourself, where did the girl stand? You'll be able to get the adverb of place. The girl stood outside. Another example, the teacher ordered Jumbo to go there. The teacher ordered Jumbo to go there. Now, where did the teacher order Jumbo to go? He ordered Jumbo to go there. So there becomes our adverb of place. Hello? There becomes our adverb of place. Another one, you, come here. You, come here. You can see there's an exclamation mark. You, come here. Where did he ask him to, he or her to come? Here. Now, here becomes our adverb of place. Also, Ade went somewhere. Ade went somewhere. Where did Ade go? He went somewhere. No specific place, but somewhere. Somewhere becomes our adverb of place. Now, the flies are everywhere. The flies are everywhere. Where are the flies? Everywhere. So everywhere becomes our adverb of place. Now take note that an adverb of place, time, and manner can also be in a sentence. It can be in one sentence. That is, you can have different types of adverb. The particular adverb we are talking about this morning is adverb of place. Although we have several types of adverb. Adverb of manner, of time, of frequency, etc. But the one we have in particular this morning, or the one we are discussing, is adverb of place. But at the same time, we can also have some three types of adverb or more in a sentence, just a sentence, like we have under here now. E.g., the teacher walked majestically to the class yesterday. The teacher walked majestically to the class yesterday. Now, how do we get our adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of manner? We'll ask the question. The teacher walked majestically to the class yesterday. How did the teacher walk? Now, before I explain further, for us to realize adverb of manner, it deals with how. Adverb of manner deals with how an action takes place. How an action takes place. That is adverb of manner. So each time you see how, for example, somebody broke the plate. How did you break the plate? You see, it's an adverb of manner. The manner in which the plate was broken is adverb of manner. Another example, adverb of place. Now, adverb of place deals with where in particular an action takes place. Adverb of time has to do with when. I am coming to your house tomorrow. When are you coming to my house? Tomorrow. So adverb of time deals with when. Adverb of place deals with where. And adverb of manner deals with how. Now look at the sentence now that we have under here. We have the three types of adverb. Adverb of place, adverb of time, and adverb of manner. Example. The teacher walked majestically to the class yesterday. Now, how do we get our adverb of manner? By asking how. Like I told you, adverb of manner deals with how. How did the teacher walk to the class? You will now reply, the teacher walked majestically. Now, where did the teacher walk to? The teacher walked to the class. Now, that is adverb of place. To the class is the adverb of place. Now, adverb of time, yesterday. When did the teacher walk? When did the teacher walk? Say the teacher walked yesterday. Now, if you want to get back to the complete sentence, you say the teacher walked majestically to the class yesterday. Now, you see our three types of adverbs are there. Walked majestically is our adverb of manner. How did the teacher walk? She walked majestically. Now, to where did the teacher walk to? The teacher walked majestically to the class. When did the teacher walk? Yesterday. Now, the teacher walked majestically to the class yesterday. Now, you are going to be doing this for me. I will be leaving you with an assignment. Now, you have known what a dialogue is. Now, what is a dialogue? In your own words, explain what you understand by a dialogue. Now, write a short dialogue between you and a person or more people. Now, this dialogue that you're going to write, it can be between you and just one person. It can also be between you and more people. So write a very short and brief dialogue. And it should be interesting and it should be interesting too. Now, adverb of place. Underline the adverb of place in the following sentences. Number 1, park the car near the church. Park the car near the church. Underline your adverb of place. Like I told you, adverb of place are used we use where to identify or realize adverb of place. Park the car near the church. Another example, he went downstairs for his key. Another one, the ball is above the goal posts. The ball is above the goal posts. Now you'll be doing all this assignment for me. And the last one here is, the meeting is taking place inside the school hall. The meeting is taking place inside the school hall. The meeting is taking place inside the school hall. Now, where is the meeting taking place? I wouldn't know, but you are going to underline all the adverbs of places in these sentences. Thank you and have a nice day. God bless you.